No.
Suki, let me just ask you one question. Who can make the sunrise?
Keep going.
Sprinkle it with dew.
Go ahead.
Cover it with chocolate and a miracle or two.
The Candyman can.
The Obba man can.
The Obba man can.
The Obba man can, cause he mixes it with love.
It with love and makes the world taste good.
Ah, Sook. Another show coming up. What a great show we have today.
Another great show.
We'll let everybody log in, log up before
log
we
in, Genie. Log in, get the people going. Genie.
Before we hit the whatchamacallit, the open to the show. This is show number 260, Sook. 260 shows.
Gonna be shocked at how much we've grown.
Obba, I think Obba's our first. Let's see. George Lopez was on twice. Obba, I think Obba's our only guest to come in 3 times.
Obba's our man.
He's our guy, Obba. We have him in the sizzle reel. We have him in the intro.
Godfather.
He's our guy. Everybody loading up. Let's see. Jeannie's here. Deborah. Pam's around. Judy's coming up. Lisa Jewell. Everybody's logging in. Show coming up all. So we get emails from all around the world. It's wild. Because once the show airs live, it stays up forever. And then whatever you just did, stay like that. Keep your arms out. It just lets you. It just lets you up beautifully.
Lit up.
Yeah, look how nice you look.
I come home. My house is a mess for my project for TLC, and I'm like, why is my light broken?
Yeah, it's all broken. But we get emails from all over the world now. It's wild. People watching the show. Australia, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia. It's just crazy.
So, Scotty, we've set up this community. We've basically created this worldwide international community.
International, Suki. It's a community. Platform. Yes.
And you know what I was thinking?
What's
We're
that?
like having real conversations with real people, celebrities, entertainers.
Oh, the entertainers have been amazing.
Yeah, and we get things out of people that, you know what, most people don't.
By the way, how good was Claudia Heuser yesterday? She's opening up for Blake Shelton, on December. How good? I mean, she's got the voice. Beautiful girl. She's got a coffee line. She's got a whiskey line. I mean, she's literally like she's a Netflix series just all in one up there in upstate New York, and she's an amazing singer. She was amazing. What's
incredible is that, like, she's got all these opportunities. Like you said, she's a brand onto herself, right?
Yeah, it's wild.
It's crazy. How nowadays, I mean, we should probably talk to Obba about this because it's like such a juxtaposition from, like, how we grew up even us in the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, no, it's wild. Yeah,
that's why we're a brand, and we've got a coffee mug. We've got some swag all our
We
own.
do, Suki. We don't have a coffee, but we have a coffee mug, and it's right there. Look at that, the Suki and Scott Show coffee mug, ladies and gentlemen. HeroForLife.us. Suk, good transition. The promo code USA1, it benefits disabled veterans. It's a great cause. All the proceeds go to the vets. 20% off, Suk, if you put in that promo code USA1.
It's perfect for the holidays, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas.
Oh, we got it all. By the way, you know who's outselling us? Phil.
Phil Paz.
Phil's outselling us. So
is it sold out?
Yeah, no, it's not sold out. He's just outselling us by like 2-1, I think.
2-1.
Yeah, it's a 2-1. But Suk, listen, Obba's coming up in just a second. Staunch Moderates, our musical guests later on. You're gonna love these guys. They're insane. And I have something that we need to start the show with. We need to talk about Barstool came out with their list of top 10 female singers of all time, and they are absolutely getting shellacked for it. I'm sure we'll have our own ideas. We'll ask Obba some of his. But let's start the show. You ready to rock?
Let's do it, Scotty. Let's do it.
Do it again. Say it again. I'll edit that out. Do it again.
Let's do it. Start it up now. The Suki and Scott Show.
This is one of the funnest shows I've ever done.
Lady, when you're with me, I'm smiling.
It's musical. It's magical.
Suki and Scott. That's 7 of hearts.
Woo!
Exactly.
This is a sexy show.
Someone's getting some action.
Now, these larger-than-life personalities are on an exciting new journey as they bring you the Suki and Scott Show.
You guys nailed it. You're great. You ask great questions. You listen.
I answered you because I have respect for you guys, and it was a question respectfully put.
The Suki and Scott Show is your one-stop destination for humor,
You like De Niro and Cape Fear. Counselor.
entertainment,
Jesse's girl.
Wonderful.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
and optimism.
You guys have such amazing energy.
Ultraviolet light, it gets in there and it just fights the kung flu, is that right? Okay.
Let's laugh together.
I love him.
The Suki and Scott Show.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We will continue to laugh. We have a great show today. Obba Babatunde coming up, Staunch Moderates. Suk, let me talk to you about this real quick. I just want to welcome everybody who's loading in from around the country, around the world. Of course, you get the live broadcast every day at this time. We do the second live re-air at 7:30 on the East Coast.
And they can get back together again.
Everybody gets back together again. Suk, Barstool came out yesterday with a list of top 10 female singers of all time. I'm going to show you their list. Some you'll agree with. I'm pretty sure some you won't. As far as best female singers of all time, there it is right there. They've got number 1, Mariah Carey, number 2, Whitney, JoJo in there at number 3, Lady Gaga, Aretha, Beyonce, Ashley Simpson, Tina Turner, Adele, and Addison Rae. Now,
I have to disagree with like a lot of it.
Yeah. Now listen, you
I mean,
throw.
Addison Rae just came out. I don't know if she's on the level of Beyonce, Whitney, Aretha, Tina. I mean,
Yeah. By the way, JoJo, you could throw her right out the door. I'm sure very talented, but and I've heard JoJo. She's not on the list of top 10 female singers of all time. You're telling me you would put JoJo at number 3 on top of Celine Dion, Diana Ross, Donna Summer.
There's a lot of people that are left out. You know,
Come on, that's insane.
I mean, Ashley Simpson, wonderful girl, but no.
Wasn't she caught lip syncing on Saturday Night Live?
She was caught lip syncing on Saturday Night Live. Yes.
Barbara
did marry Evan Ross, who is Diana Ross's son. So maybe there's 6 degrees of separation with that.
I mean, listen, you got Christina Aguilera, Barbara Streisand. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Streisand.
Top 10. How is Barbara Streisand not in the top 10?
Donna Summer.
Suk, it's wild. It's what. Listen, you could debate those names all day long, but the other ones, the JoJos, the Ashley Simpsons, and Addison Rae don't even belong in the top 30. You could take 30 of the top females of all time. They wouldn't be in there. So, that's where I stand. I mean,
did you hear the other news about a big breakup? I mean, it's not in our world, but it's not A-Rod.
No. He's just trying to hook up with what's her name from Housewives. We did that yesterday.
Camila Cabello.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And I've been needing kisses. Shawn Mendes. Yeah. Oh, they broke up. I know. They were living together.
Separate ways. They put out a statement that they're gone their separate ways. They're gone their separate ways. And, social media has had a firestorm about that.
Suk, just once when I break up with somebody, I'd like to put out a statement. I want a statement about my next breakup. I'm going to do that.
And by the way, this weekend, we didn't even share this. I mean, Paris Hilton got married.
Paris got married.
Dress.
Yeah. Paris got married. She seems like she's really grown up and matured, right? Since the Paris Hilton. She's 40 years old. She seems like she really grew into, young womanhood, and she's not that, that kid we all know. What was the thing she used to say? Hot. Was she the one? Oh, hot. Right. That's hot. Right. It was she and Lionel Richie's daughter had that reality show, and they were on the farm. Right. And I don't remember what it was called, but she grew up. She's still a beautiful girl. I don't remember the name of her husband, but it's not a bad catch, Suk, to marry into the Hilton family, I would think.
Not a bad catch at all. I just think it's all crazy.
Listen, are you ready for OBBA, our man?
I'm secretly, we love him. We call him our godfather for a reason, right?
Yeah. Listen,
He's a three-peater, 3 times, everybody. He's come
So
on our show.
he's been on the show 3 times because he's doing more stuff than anybody we know. He's starring in more things than anybody. I mean, SWAT on CBS, Dear White People on Netflix. He's got the Amazon series Goliath with Billy Bob Thornton. The guy's amazing. He's an actor. We had Kenny Johnson on 2 weeks ago from SWAT, and we were talking about
Obba. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, didn't he say he couldn't stand Obba? He was a real like diva on the set. Wasn't he talking about Obba or no?
Yeah,
he was, right? Okay, I was just checking.
Great.
Anyway, listen. Obba is also he's big into cowboys and horses. He loves the rodeo. He's part of this new book that just came out. I want to find it real quick. It's called Black Cowboys of Rodeo. Cool. Unsung Heroes from Harlem to Hollywood, the American West. Wow. And before he comes in, hopefully he'll be wearing his cowboy hat when he comes on. But just take a look. I found this video of him. Here he is in the good old West.
What we're doing right now is just getting my girl saddled up. This is Tess. And one of the things I like to do with my horses, out of respect for them, is prepare them for each thing that I'm about to do. So it's a whole process. Anything that you would use to protect the tendons, we put split boots on our horses. That way it gives them a lot of support.
Yes, there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, guys?
Babatunde. What's up, Obba? How are you, buddy?
Fantastic, man. Fantastic. And yourselves?
We're doing great, man. Look at you with your cowboy hat. You're a serious ranch guy, huh?
Serious, man.
My goodness.
I'm going to try and show you something. It's the buckle that I want you to look at.
Okay.
But it's close to some other parts of the body, but
Go ahead.
Let me see the buckle.
Oh, wow. Look at you, huh?
Okay. So now
are those precious gems on there?
Yeah, those are precious gems. And so what's real deal when, I don't know if you can see this, when you get your name on it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. 2013. Obba. Wow, that's wild. Look at that. That looks pretty heavy. I like that. Man.
Okay, so that was for reining. That was for a reining competition, and this one was actually won against. I competed against Lyle Lovett and in this, and then who also is a reining guy, and a couple of other big names. But over had it.
You want it? You want it? Yeah. Look at you. And then they made you a little picture of this. Huh? Look at you.
Yeah, that's my horse. That's Dakota.
Oh, that is beautiful. Now, is that a painting or a photo?
That's a photo.
That's a photo. Okay. Wow.
That's a photo, and look how beautiful he is. He's a paint horse, though.
He is.
So it's interesting that he would be a painting. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Lyle Lovett, by the way, is supposed to come on with us in a couple of weeks, so that'll be fun. We'll ask him how he lost to you in the reining competition. But yeah, listen. So I want to start while we're on the topic. You're featured in this book,
yes.
Black Cowboys of Rodeo, Unsung Heroes from Harlem to Hollywood and the American West. That's got to be a nice honor for you to be featured in a book like that.
Absolutely. Keith came and he did an interview, and it really is. And there's a couple of there's Jim Pickens Jr. Recognize him from Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Reginald T. Dorsey on the other side of me is Glenn Turman. So we're all part of the Black Rodeo, the Bill Pickett rodeo circuit, and so we actually rodeo with them. Then I received the honor. I was inducted into the International Cowboy Hall of Fame.
Wow.
That's what that photograph is from. So it's really been a huge honor to be a part of this lifestyle. And it really is a lifestyle, and it has to do with how one lives their life. It's not just about horses, you know, and that's what a lot of people don't really understand. I mean, I am a horse whisperer. I don't know if you guys were aware of that. So I
That's
train.
what I heard. I read that. I read that.
Yeah, I train horses through horse whispering techniques, which is all natural, you know, and I've been doing that for 27 years quietly.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, guy from Jamaica, Queens, out running the horses.
Yeah. Well, you see, that's why he talked about from Harlem to Hollywood. You know what I mean? And everything in between. People didn't realize that black cowboys existed.
That is unbelievable.
I mean, what we're learning is like a lot of things have existed. We just didn't know about it. And now we're telling their stories before it all just kind of disappears, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And you know what's so beautiful, Obba, is that like you're educating like the next generation, because, you know, all of us have never had that sort of, we're having that awakening now, right? Like as a country, as a society and everything like that. But like our children are going to see this and this is going to be normal to them. They're not going to, you know, they don't even
That's
get
cool.
it. Like I asked my son a couple of things about things that were in the news. He didn't even understand. He goes, Mom, I don't get it. I don't get it. And I was like, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sure good to see you guys, man. I tell you something. You know, every chance you guys, thank you so much for inviting me back. And when I get a chance to come on and hang out with you guys, it's always a joy. You know, and I'm sure all of your guests share this with you. You know, we get a chance to do a lot of different interviews throughout, you know, but there's something very special about the two of you. And it has to do with an energy that you present. It's an honesty. It's a comfort zone. So that I just wanted to like take my hat off and salute you guys. You know?
Thank you, Obba.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, but wait, you know what? We're not like this on any other show. You just bring it. We're really pricks on other shows. You bring it out.
Everybody hates us except you, Obba.
Obba, so listen, man, you got so much going on right now. You got the SWAT is just this juggernaut show that just season after season, everybody loves SWAT, whether you were a kid watching it or the movie with Samuel Jackson or the series. You know, as soon as you say SWAT, everybody knows.
Exactly.
I mean, it's such a great thing to be a part of. You play Pops, right? Shamar Moore's character, Hondo's character, and you're coming back.
Hondo's character's dad.
Hondo's character's dad, right? You play his dad. And on 12/3, which is I think 2 Fridays from 2 weeks from tomorrow.
That's correct. Yeah.
Nice.
That's the next episode you're in. And it's just been, you know, how do you keep it all straight, man? You're in so many different things with the, you know, you have the Netflix series, Dear White
Which
People.
I love.
Yeah, it's like you're so busy right now, and you are, you know, one of the blessed actors to just have this work that just keeps coming in.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's an excess of a 49.5-year career, and that doesn't include the no paying, low paying. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's earning a living at it. And you know what? I show up every day, man, in life, but also on the set to give, not to get. And I think that has something to do with it. You know, I mean, I think the reciprocity of what happens in life is what you put out there. You know what I mean? I like to believe that. I love what I do. You know, I get an opportunity. You mentioned, you know, like, how do you keep it all together? You know, each one is a different human being. And I only play fully realized human beings. So I get a chance to imbue each of these characters and tell their stories based on who that person is, so that someone seeing this, you know, large or small screen or even on the stage, might suggest who somebody might be should they have the opportunity to meet them. So I try to make sure that I imbue them with all the heart, love, soul, flaws, everything that we all share as human beings, that you know, somebody can see themselves in the situation and maybe come out of it in a different way.
That's amazing.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful.
You,
by the way, I love your Netflix show. I really do. It's so well written.
Yes.
It is a fascinating discovery. I think people
really is.
Don't really understand it, you know, when they see the title, like Dear White People, oh, what the heck is all this, you know? But I think everybody needs to see this show. It is so strong. It is so powerful. And it is
really
of the moment.
It really, really is. And this fourth season, as I'm sure you'll agree, Suki, is really, really taking it to a whole nother level. You know, really, really, really powerful, and what Justin has been able to bring to life, and all of the actors and the people that are involved in the show are brilliant. They really are. You know, I mean, I just had such a joy working, you know, with each and every one of them. You know, I'm so thrilled that you said that, because you know it's interesting, because somebody said to me, "Oh, dear white people, is it a comedy?" I said, "No, it's not really a comedy. It might be some stuff that's funny in there."
It's got moments that it's very funny, actually, and very ironic.
Yep. But then there's things that are very poignant. And as you said, right, dealing with what's
through the
going on in
underbelly
life.
of systems that have already been in place. It questions those systems. It's just wonderful. Even standards within communities.
Yes. Yes.
Which I think is also a fascinating dissection of who we are, like a real reflection of how 360 we've come in our own self-actualization of who we want to be.
Yes. Yes. I mean, it's interesting. And if the viewers, please tune in and tell other folks to tune in, because it may not be what you think it might be based on the title. That's what's powerful about it. Because it's, first of all, it'll get your attention, dear white people, right? But it's for every people. I think you'd agree. And when you deal with what happens to these individuals, like my character is the dean, but he's the first dean of this institution, of this college, in history of this college. So, and then my son was the first student body president, right? That's
there he
him
is.
there.
That actor is fantastic, by the way.
He is sensational. And I'm telling you, like, I mean, what goes on between the two of us in the growth spans of our lives in this time period is amazing. And the interaction with each of them, it's really well written, like you said, well performed, and it's powerful. It's powerful.
Yeah, I mean, it's based out of a situation where you're the dean, his son, and then all of the conjecture that happens within college, right? You know,
yes, exactly.
Race, and sexuality, drugs, fitting in, colorism, sexism, like you name it, it's all in there. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, I identify that the Dear White People was a radio, college radio show, right?
Right.
So it would start out like, hey, like one of the lead characters, she's like, hey, dear white people, today Raheem was eating his lunch in the quadrangle and ended up face down because they didn't think he went to the school. But you know, and so she's real kind of hard militant, what you think, but she's biracial.
She's biracial, and that's her conflict.
That's her conflict, and who her love interest is.
White.
And her boyfriend's white. So when people start thinking, oh wow, she's down, and they get, wait a minute, so what's up with that? You know what I mean? But it's so powerful when you see how all these things merge together into a world that is the world that we live in.
So it's really the fabric of who we are.
And this is the fourth and final season, right?
Yes.
So if you
I don't want it to be over.
You start watching now, you get 4 seasons, and you get all caught up, and then you got this Goliath on Amazon.
Oh yeah,
right, about the drug companies with Billy Bob Thornton, and you know, that's another one. You're just smoking along there.
Well, I'm very, very, very blessed, and I'm very honored that people would like to have me in their productions, and I try to bring it every time I get a chance to bring it.
Well, listen, Obba, this stuff is all well and good, but you know, I only want you on the show for one reason and one reason only. You know that.
Yes.
You know why I need you back here time and time again, my friend.
Need you to do Sammy.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
here's what I want to do first, because you know I every time you come on and every time you continue to come on, I will continue to play this little snippet right here.
1, 2, 3, 4. You can make the sun rise. Sprinkle if we do. The Candyman. Oh, the Candyman.
I love that.
Yay.
And I watch you singing Mr. Bojangles today. I love that. I love that stuff. Kills me.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm telling you, it's so great, man. Thank you for showing that. And, continuing to remember my dear friend and my musical and entertainment mentor, Mr. Sammy Davis Jr., who I affectionately refer to as Mr. D. And, it's amazing how, I mean, he's been off the planet now this time around since 1990.
Yeah, wow.
And here we are in 2021. And, there are people that they don't even know who Sammy was, but there's some people that don't know who Michael Jackson was. They go, oh yeah, that guy that did the moonwalk. I mean, it's amazing what happens.
Yeah.
But when you talk about great entertainers and you talk about amazing human beings, and those that were the forerunners that opened the doors, that cracked that door that somebody else could come through. I think I shared the story last time I was on, but I'll say it again because I think it's important. I was co-starring in that world tour with Liza Minnelli, and Sammy was also doing his world tour at the same time. So we either, proceeded or followed one another into the different venues around the world for about a year and a half. And but she knew I was a big fan, and so he came to see the show. We were doing our closing, and he was opening at Harrods, and we were doing our closing, and he came to see the show, and he surprised everybody, and he stayed because they said he came in, and I met him, and he says, listen, man, I understand that you're marvelous. Liza tells me you're sensational, but there's a thing that I've got to get. My gums are bothering me, and I won't be watching the show tonight, but I'll see you while we're touring. So he stayed. And at the end of the show, I had a knock on the door, and he goes, I said, yes, I hope it's Sam, man. And I said, oh my goodness. And I opened the door, and he looked at me, and he goes, you, my man, are a bitch on wheels. A bitch on wheels. He came in, he paid me a lot of nice compliments. And then I said to him, Mr. D, I would like to thank you, sir, for coming in through the kitchen so I could come in through the front door.
Through the front door. Oh, that's
amazing.
amazing.
And his eye welled up, a tear ran down his face, and he said, thank you for that. And I said, no, I'm sure you hear it enough. He said, I could never hear that enough.
Oh,
and you forget, what that must be like, or been like, and we're almost experiencing stuff like that right now, where you can't come in this place, you can't come in that place. And I mean, it's just a weird kind of thing about history repeating itself for different reasons, or is it the same reason? I'm not really sure. But to pay tribute to him, each time, I do that show. It's a tribute to him doing a show, Obba Babatunde doing a show just like Sammy Davis Jr. would have done it. So if you're going to put them shoes on, you better be able to put them shoes on. And so whether it's the tapping, whether it's the drumming, whether it is, musical instruments, whether it's scatting, whether it's singing ballads, whether it's everything, soup to nuts, I bring it with all my heart.
I love it. But listen, can you give me 30? A little candy man?
A little Sammy?
All right, listen. Come on in. Sam, you come in. Yes, hey, listen. Hey, there's Suki. How are you, my darling? Hi. It's marvelous to see you. And Scott, my God, you guys are just doing, we get a chance to watch you. You wouldn't believe that. But up here, all the cats, we get around, and when you guys come on, we pay attention. We watch the show. And that you got my man Obba on. It's marvelous. I'm thrilled that he's there. He's still doing his thing. He pays tribute to me. That's a sweet cat, man. And I mean that from here. That's no joke. And I know, Scotty, you always ask me, ask Obba to do this. So I'll do a little bit of, what about this one? I did Candyman last time. Why don't I do this? Why can't I fall in love till I don't give a damn, and maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. My God, excuse me, it's early to sing that, but I got it out.
I love it.
I'll bring Obba back. Come on, Obba. There you go.
I love it, man. Obba, listen, the third member of our crew, Phil, who I think you met before. He wanted
Yes,
to
I
pop
did.
on.
He's here.
Philly Kid,
My
say hello
man,
to
Phil,
Obba.
what's good, baby?
How you doing, sir? Man, Scott told me you were going to be on. I said, please, can I come on just for a minute?
You have to.
Can I come on for a minute and say hi to him? And I was huge fan. And also all day today, I've been listening to Obba Babatunde music on my streaming service.
Oh, here we go.
And I got to tell you, man, one of them, which it gave me, all of your music is so awesome, but one that gave me chills, and I want to do a little tribute for you. And it goes a little something like this. I won't be long, but it's step into the bad side. Ooh, step into the bad side. Gonna take a mean ride. The smile I had is gone away. Those that still are gonna pay. Step into the bad side today. Yes.
Yeah, Phil. Yeah, baby.
Hey, Scotty,
you,
where's that from, Scotty? Or Suki?
Is that from a movie?
From off Broadway, on Broadway.
Oh God, I don't know.
But it's also from a movie. Yes.
Oh God, I don't know. It'd have to be like Shaft or something like that. Where's it from?
Dreamgirls.
Oh, Dreamgirls, of course.
Right? That's right. That's right.
But you take Phil with you on your next stage tour, bud.
Yeah, man. Me and Phil are gonna do it. We're gonna do the Phil and Obba show.
Hey, like I said, man, I've been listening. That's on my playlist now, and like I said, it gave me goosebumps. So I said, please, Scotty, bring me on just for a minute.
Oh man, thank you so much, Phil. Man, it's always great to see you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man, from the heart, man. Thank you.
Philly will be singing in about a half an hour in the OT, Obba. So listen, the women love this guy. He's got 1 million followers all over the world.
Oh yeah, and he's outselling you 2-1.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, he is.
You know, but that is a great segue because those mugs are on sale right now, and they make a great gift for the holidays. HeroForLife.us. All right, Philly Kid. We'll see you in a little bit.
Bye bye.
All right, brother. Thank you, man.
Oh, but Phil's our guy. He's got millions of followers around the world. It's wild.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's
That's
wild,
great,
man. But listen, you are what I want to ask you before you go. Bold and Beautiful. You still popping on there from time to time? You still in there, right?
Yeah. That character still lives there, man. Julius Avant, man. People love Julius Avant. I mean, Julius is like I think what they love about him is Julius is his own man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's where me and Anna Maria Horsford, who played my wife on there, still plays my wife. You know what I mean? And we really got a chance to really do some powerful work on that show. Really powerful work. And so they continue to bring me back from time to time, and I love it when I get the chance to go back on Bold and the Beautiful.
That is amazing, man. You were knocking them dead. And again, SWAT every Friday night, CBS, 8:00, 7 Central. Obba's coming back on December 3rd. He's playing Pops, and that's Hondo's dad, Shamar Moore. Not a bad-looking guy, Shamar Moore. The women kind of like him too. And Dear White People on Netflix. Also, it's the 4th final season. That's up there. Suki highly recommends. Now I got to go check it out.
You guys will like it.
And Goliath on Amazon with Billy Bob Thornton. Go check that out because that looks. I looked at the trailer.
Man,
that looks pretty. That's
powerful.
Check this out. It is powerful, and you get a chance to see me do my thing in a way that you may not suspect me doing my thing.
Oh boy! All right.
Really?
You one of those bad pharmaceutical guys? Is that what's going on?
Oh man! Just wait till you see, baby.
Is that the thing?
Wait till you see. I mean, you want to talk about timely? Woo!
Yeah,
man, off the chain.
Love it. I love it. And this book.
People don't believe in big pharma anyway. Don't you know that? Everything is big pharma.
And plus the book, Black Cowboys, a Rodeo. Unsung Heroes from Harlem to Hollywood and the American West. Obba, listen,
Great
man,
book.
you are the best, my friend. You are one of our favorite guests. You're right up there with JoJo the singer. She's also one of our favorites. I'm just kidding. She's on that list
I
of
know.
the best.
Yeah, I know. I know. I
But listen,
I put her with Whitney.
It's a crazy list, man. What happened?
but let me ask you a question. Give me your top 5. Look at this list from Barstool.
No,
Where'd it go?
I couldn't believe that, man. I happened to see that. I was in the green room, and I'm like, what? How did that happen?
I mean, listen, most of the ladies
must have been 12 years old that wrote this list.
Most of the ladies on there, they're interchangeable. Whitney could be one. Aretha could be one. I even put Lady Gaga in there. But listen, and Adele is amazing. Addison Rae, Ashley Simpson, and JoJo. Those immediately have to be replaced with, Diana Ross, Donna Summer. I mean, anybody.
Well, listen, wait a minute. Where's the female jazz singers? You know what I mean? Where's you talk about like the great ladies of jazz. Where's Nancy Wilson? Where's Aretha is right. I'm so thank God she's there. But I mean, that was my girl, Aretha. You know what I mean?
Listen,
you talk about
Stevie Nicks, Ella Fitzgerald,
yeah, you know what I mean? Sarah Vaughan,
Sarah Vaughan, Nina Simone.
The list goes. There were singers that existed before. That was great.
Well, it says all time.
Streisand is not on the list.
Right, she's not even on the list. Christina Aguilera is an amazing singer, not on the list. How about Carole King? It's like a top 10 of all. You could fill that out easily.
Female singers. You talk about female singers. There's a plethora of amazing, great female singers.
Yes, and everybody could have their own top 10. Who?
In each genre.
In each genre, absolutely. And you could have your own top 10, but the 3 that we mentioned, those should be great girls, great singers, but shouldn't of all time. I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. Oh, but listen, you're the man. We love you, pal. Thank you so much.
You guys.
Say hello to
Much
your son,
love to
Obba.
Yeah, but your sons, we got to have your son on.
Listen,
right?
You gotta go.
We got to get your son on.
MALA. If you go to his IG,
I got him in.
CHIII. His
3
name
eyes
is usually
at the
spelled with 1 eye, but we had to put 3 eyes because somebody else had the name Malachi. This young man is off the chain. Not because he's my son. The boy's music is phenomenal. Please check him out.
All right, we got to get him on to play for us a little bit. And
yeah.
Listen, man, keep riding those horses and living it up, my friend, because you're the man. We love you.
Work with what I got.
We love you. Oh, but thank you, my friend. We're going to be watching everything you're on. I'm watching.
Yes, and I'm glad you told him that because we've got a new time slot for. So I'm glad you put that up there for SWAT. It's Friday.
Friday nights at 8, right?
7.
8 Central, 9 Central, 8. No, 8. Yeah,
There
there
it
you go.
8 o'clock,
7
Central. CBS.
Yes, that's correct. All right,
Beautiful.
guys. Thanks for
thank you,
bringing me
my
on.
man. We love you, pal.
Love you guys. Thank you so much. See you soon.
Take care, bud.
Bye, Obba.
All right.
Happy holidays.
All my best. Thanks
Happy
again, Phil,
Thanksgiving
too.
To you, sir.
You got it, bud. Bye.
'Tis the season of the holidays too. Do you know next week is Thanksgiving?
Suki, it's Thanksgiving, Hanukkah. Obba's the best, isn't he? He is the best. What a great guy.
Every time he does Sammy Davis, you light up.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I could listen to that all day. Just brings me back to my childhood. And just how talented he is. You saw him with the bongos there and he's dancing.
He's just an entertainer.
We didn't even talk about his Emmy win.
No, we didn't.
Suk, we keep rolling along. Staunch Moderates coming up. You're gonna love these guys. They are very entertaining. Not your normal musical act that we've had on in the past, Suk. Here they are. Take a little listen. Greg Simmons, Casanova Ace, both guys on with us today. Here they are. They formed a special a tune that they made just for us to come on the show. Here you go, Sue.
Let me tell you about this cat I know, Professor Bo Persico. We were hanging out at Socrates Cafe. What would the world look like in 10 years if everything was the way that you see fit? Socially, politically, economically, world order. Casanova A's.
Bo is an alpha, not a beta. great educator, got facts and figures and political data. When it comes to the modern season, OG started the movement, the original three. Bono's this and Bono's that. He's a Bigfoot when he's up the bat. He's always on time and hits the mark and knock that ball right out of the park. Staunch moderates, we don't say quiet. We are all against riots. Please don't release the beast. Staunch moderates tells everybody peace. And yes, they're hotter than hot. We say thank you, Suki and Scott.
Casanova Ace, what's happening, champ?
1 minute, I can do a little bit better than that. Obba Babatunde, he's the man. Sammy Davis Jr., he's the candy man. And it's Christmas, show some love. Buy a Suki and Scott mug. I'm sorry, I'll get to you. Now it's time for the interview.
Casanova. Now listen, Greg Simmons, I'm seeing he's in, but it says his device isn't connected.
Yeah, he's having IT problems, but I got him on the phone. Let's see if we can hear him.
On the phone?
Greg, say something.
Hi, y'all. My internet's down. Happened 15 minutes before the show. So,
so Greg, tell Greg he could tell him to just do it right on his phone. He could link in on his phone.
I told him. They said you could link in on the phone.
Yeah, I did link in on my phone, but I couldn't unmute the mic and cam. I tried several times, and it's just not happening.
Oh, boy.
Can you guys hear him okay?
Yeah, we can hear him.
Okay,
hear him, but we
there we
can't
go.
see him.
This is it's a TV show, not a radio show.
I know he's a very good-looking guy, but
do you mean
you're
the
gonna have to
link
hear him
is-
this time.
Casanova Ace, is the link not working?
Well, he can't. I don't know. He can't seem to get it. Okay, he's having internet problems. That's the first thing. But he can't seem to link the mic up on his phone. So,
Wait, so is he using an iPhone?
using an iPhone, Greg?
Yep.
Using an iPhone.
Yep.
Greg, it should just work easily
Like,
for
hit
you,
the
bud.
link and go.
My internet's not working in my house. It's shut down 15 minutes.
Okay,
before
the
show.
iPhone is on his internet, so that's not
Right,
that's-
but it would work over Verizon or AT&T, whatever carrier you have too.
Yeah, I'm trying to unmute the cam, the mic. It says I'm in the waiting room, and I'm not getting in.
All right, listen, D, I'm gonna kick him out. I'm gonna kick him out right here.
Okay.
Tell him to just redo it and try it again.
They
See what
said
happens.
try it again.
Okay, get started.
They want to see you.
Try it again.
You know, Casanova Ace, every time I hear your name, I ain't mucho Casanova.
Yeah, people get me. People link me up to my man Gerald Levert, but no, I'm not him.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, and we both chubby and good looking, but I'm not him.
Casanova Ace, where are you guys from? The New York area, New York City?
I am from Brooklyn, Fort
Nice.
Green, Brooklyn.
Beautiful. Nice. And where's Greg from? Is he from the city?
Greg is he highfalutin. He's up there in Aspen.
Oh, really? He's in Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how did the two of you hook up to put together Staunch Moderates?
Okay. Greg. Okay. My manager, Norby Walters,
Right.
who was the agent to the stars, he represented every act in music, and he was friends with everybody in Hollywood and introduced me to everybody. I mean, when I say everybody, I mean everybody. I got so many famous friends, you wouldn't believe me if I made the list.
Casanova, that is great to have an agent like that, because I had an agent who didn't introduce me to one single person ever.
No, he introduced me to everybody.
Yeah, no, I introduced to nobody.
And every year he would give this party called Night of 100 Stars on Oscar night, where people in the music business and TV that wasn't in movies, they would go to Oscar viewing parties.
Wow.
He had the best one, and they called it the third best Oscar party of the night. So anyway, what'd you say?
Wait,
Night of 100 Stars.
How's he trying? Oh, you know why it's telling him he can't unmute, because he's got to get off his phone.
Yeah, you got to get off. Yeah,
you got to get off. You got to get off the phone to do it.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah, hang up.
Listen, hang up the phone and then do it.
All right, he's gone. Okay, well, let's see.
Oh my God, I think we're gonna get him. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, Greg Simmons was at this party.
Okay.
And I met him at the bar. And I said, my name is Casanova Hayes. How you doing? He said, I'm Greg Simmons. I said, well, what do you do? And at that time, he was developing a show called Aspen the Series.
Okay.
It was about a millionaire whose girlfriend gives him his own reality show for a birthday gift, and that was it. He told me all about the show. And when he told me about it, I rapped what he said right in his ear, and he fell in love with it.
Really?
So yeah, and we got to working on that show. Now the show didn't work out. He put his foot in it, but it didn't work out. But years later, when he came up with the Staunch Moderate movement, he called me in and said, Kaz, I want you to do a couple of interviews for it. I did one for him in New York. We did a big show where we were all together like this. And then he got the idea to make an album, and guess who we called? And I'm going to tell you guys something. I was a wrestler in the WWE for a few years.
Come on.
And this. Oh, there he is. Hey.
Hey, hear me?
Yeah.
Gotcha, bud. Wait, hold on, Greg. Hold on. Casanova's talking about something near and dear to my heart now. Give me the WWE story.
I was in a group called Men on a Mission in the 90s.
Okay.
My name was Oscar in the group. And I've done everything there was to do, but making an album escaped me after 40 years in this business. And Greg made that dream come true in the studio. And now we have the first round, chasing a Grammy right now.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Do you know what's amazing? As you said, WWE, they heard you. And I just got an email that I'm getting paid tomorrow in my account. See that? Accounts payable? WWE. Isn't that amazing?
What they paying you for?
They pay me just because I'm a good-looking dude.
All right. They don't pay me no more.
No, Casanova, I've been with WWE for 12 years. I'm one of their announcers in the studio.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Men on a Mission, Mo and Mabel. That was my group.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Greg, look at you. You are a good-looking man, huh? Come on.
Yeah.
So it makes it hard to try.
What? Say that again?
Say that again, Greg.
We might be better off with Greg on the phone.
WWE people.
He said he's around WWE people.
Does not coming through.
Yeah, I hear you. We hear you.
We hear you, but it's your video is a little spotty. It's a little spotty. Well, listen, you guys, I'm a huge Bill Maher fan. I love watching Bill. I think he's a very smart guy, good comic. And one of your songs was dedicated to Bill Maher. So I took a little bit of it. Let's play it, and then we'll talk about it on the other side. Take a listen.
I met Bill Maher at Koi Sushi Bar, La Cienega, Hollywood, LA. Hey, Bill, can I buy you a drink? I don't drink, smart guy. But can I offer you a pot round? I'm there with the best and funniest political commentator on the planet. A true genius, we can all say. He can do it all on THC. Okay? No way. A genius, I say. Cannabis activist, best, funniest political commentator on the planet. Opening monologues on current events, panelists, authors, actors, activists, journalists, pundits, and politicians too. His class, comedic show business style, and societal, political, spiritual, not religious views. This intergalactic intelligence is the brightest star, Bill Maher.
This man can bring the funny at the drop of a dime. Analytical, political, his show is real time. He's dapper, fresh, a real star, talking about the man they call Bill Maher. Now on HBO, he opens the show with a funny dialogue, and he does dog Republicans at every chance he gets. Funny as heck, oh, but yet he's skilled but brilliant, and it pops. Firm but fair with a drop of hip hop. Democrats act dumb. He intelligent, but yet cool. I love it when he does new rules. Host the round table, opposing views.
Wow.
That. Oh, I think we lost Greg again.
He's back on the phone now.
How do we lose him?
Casanova, now, is that one of those, is that a song that you actually write out and rap, or you just kind of freelance it?
Nah, that's those songs for the album. Greg gave me the topics and inspiration, and I actually took the time to write those. Is that right, Greg?
Yeah, that's
Greg, where'd you go, Greg?
The video was spotty, so we got to get him on the phone.
Oh, that's so funny.
The
So here,
two
so
of
you know,
I mean, you're talking about politics, you talk about everything. It's like this was you guys got together what after the 2020 elections? Is that what happened?
Greg,
we formed back in 2019, late December 2019, and started our movement then. Campaigned the primaries through the 2020 election year with like 35 different vital societal issue forums. We had an election day show. The Capitol raid happened, and hey, then we made a hip hop album about it all.
I love it. And listen, one of yours was the Socrates Cafe. You guys are upwards of 600,000 views on that one on YouTube, man. So it's really taken off. And have you guys ever thought of doing, just like because I know the songs you do are all politically motivated. Any like just a regular tune, Casanova Ace, some girl broke up with you in high school, so you're gonna write about it, type of deal?
We're not into doing love songs.
Oh, all right. Listen, I thought it's because sometimes it sounds like when you're rapping, it sounds like it could be a nice little love song in there.
yeah, I mean, over the years, I played around with all kinds of music, but our album "Bringing Peace to the World" was near and dear to my heart. So a project that I did that actually got taken serious, labelized by the Staunch moderates and released. I'm stoked about that.
That's great, man. That's great. And I love how you're just able to, like you said, he told you about an idea and you started rapping it back in his ear. Can you do that pretty much with anything you hear? Anybody's having a conversation with you, or like you came on, you started rapping about Suki and me, and that's a pretty solid talent to have.
Andrew Dice Clay asked me that same question.
Did he?
And you could do that with anything. And he gave me a couple of topics.
Right.
Next thing you know, I'm with him on stage at the Laugh Factory.
Really?
In LA. And then I got my job in the WWE because I was with him in Vegas. And that's where I met Vince McMahon and Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, that's so great.
But yeah, everybody asked me that question. The answer is, yeah, you can't ask me about brain surgery because I don't know about brain surgery. You understand? You understand?
Yeah. So, I love what were some of the things you were doing with Dice? Because he always had his when he first came onto the scene, he had his nursery rhymes were his big thing.
No, what was you saying, Greg? Greg was talking.
I was just saying Cass is the master poet, that's all.
Oh, he is a master poet, absolutely. So you guys got together. Cass is in New York. He's over in Aspen. What's the long-term goal for the Staunch Moderates?
Greg?
We do everything virtually. The long-term goal for us is all about addressing the divide and striving for national and world peace. In bold, double underline, exclamation mark.
I love it, man. I love it. Casanova Ace, listen, if you could
see us more as philosophical than
right.
I like the philosophy. The politics, they amuse me, but we're all about the philosophy. Our differences aside, finding common middle ground, evaluating, negotiating, compromising into the most equitable solutions humanly possible.
I love it.
We all get along.
Can't we all get along?
Exactly.
Casanova Ace, listen, can you give me I'm looking for a new theme song for the Suki and Scott show. Can you make one up on the spot or no?
Yeah.
All right, let me hear. Go ahead.
Okay. You got famous guests, and they are the best. and what they do is they leave the rest. Now, what they do is gotta be hot. I'm talking about my man Suki and Scott. Oh, Suki is fine. Suki is fine. Oh, Suki is just fine as wine. And my man Scott, he's bolder than bold. He talk about things that are not old. I mean, these two, you'll never be yawning. You can see them after the morning. They are good and they are great. They're always on time and never late. So forget about Ellen. Why, you know, okay.
It was good enough.
I love it.
I could have kept going.
You keep going. Oh, you had forget it. Listen, pick it up with Forget About Ellen, and I'll mix the two together.
So forget about Ellen that's on TV. Get with SCOTT. Get with SUKI. Oh, that girl is oh so fly. So what you gotta do, what you've got, the best talk show with Suki and Scott.
Yeah, baby. Nice. That's so funny, man. That's good stuff.
I love it. I love what a
So
gift
funny.
to freestyle, man.
Yeah. Greg, where could people find you guys? Because I know you have a ton of videos on YouTube, and they're all just they're so entertaining. Like Suki said, very cerebral, and you really got to pay attention to everything you guys are to everything you're talking about.
Love to hear from you. Yeah, we are on the Staunch Moderate News. Is our Staunch Moderate News on YouTube? That's our channel, Staunch Moderate News. And check us out there.
And the website is staunchmoderate.org. You can get all the Staunch Moderate information and sign up to be a Staunch Moderate.
I love it. I love it. Listen, you guys have to come back on. Greg, we got to get you on so we could see you and talk. But
get dropped right before the interview, man.
I know that's listen, we had you on it. Like you said, if your internet went out, we were able to get you on the picture, but if you had the good Wi-Fi, everything would be working. But listen, guys, thank you so much for coming on, and absolute pleasure. Staunch Moderate, check them out on YouTube. The website again is what?
Staunchmoderates.org.
Staunchmoderates.org. Okay. Guys, thank you so much. Absolute pleasure. Yeah, you guys got to come back. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye. Oh, Suk, that was amazing. I think we got a new
great show, Scotty.
We got a new theme song for the show.
Listen, we got 2 new theme songs. Obba gave us a little something,
Oh,
and then now
Obba.
Casanova Ace gave us a little something.
Obba lit us up today, boy. He was giving us some good words, and I was like, okay, Obba, keep going, Obba. There's our boy Phil in the house.
Hi, Scott. Hi, Suki. Howdy.
Philly Kid, what's the good word, my friend?
Not much, man. Just hanging out at the house and just enjoying life.
Beautiful. Listen, next week we have one show on Wednesday, if everybody can do it right before Thanksgiving. Do the one show on Wednesday. We got some great guests, and then once December rolls, we have a boatload of great guests coming up. So we keep rolling along, everybody.
That's why you're that's why Suki and Scott is number 1.
And we got a new rap theme song, Philly Kid. Trust us. Philly is the reason we're number 1, Suk. He's the reason.
Pretty much. Phil is the reason.
I don't know about that. But I'm just glad to be part of the team. Team player, coach.
We're
Team
gonna
player.
get this going, Phil. We're gonna get this going.
Phil,
yes.
Suk, do we get a dog sighting before we go?
Oh my God, Phil! Did you know I got a dog?
Yeah, I saw it.
Phil, Suki's she's really in it now because she's so excited when the dog poops. Now you know she's a real dog owner,
right?
Because when the dog goes to the bathroom, it's like, oh baby, it's great. See, because when the dog goes to the bathroom on a regular basis, and you know there's nothing wrong internally, it saves you money at the vet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I'm one of those. I'm one of those dog parents that spends a lot of money at the vet. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh, there's Leo.
Oh man, look at that!
Yeah.
Wow.
Leo doesn't like to be on camera. Let's see. Let's bring Leo up full. Look at that.
Leo, look at you.
Leo.
Oh, you little boo boo. You little boo boo.
Oh my
You're so
God.
cute. America loves you, Leo.
Leo, tell us about your poop today, Leo. How'd it go?
Did mommy get so excited because you went poo poo? Did mommy
Suk
get
here,
so excited because
Suk
you
here.
went poo poo?
I was saying to Phil,
You so
every
tired?
every time you see like
I love you.
a healthy poop, Suk, it means no money at the vet, because once the poop isn't healthy, you're like, oh, we got to go to the vet.
Oh, I already picked up the bags of poo for him.
You got those little blue bags. You turn them inside out, grab
Gross.
and flip.
Yeah,
I gagged the first time I had to pick it up. I was vomiting. I was like,
oh yeah,
chuck them. You chuck them at your neighbors. It's great.
Light it on fire.
But all right, well, listen.
Like, are you talking about my poopadoops?
Oh my God, I'm gonna
say
check
goodbye.
out. I'm gonna check out Leo
Bye,
next week.
Leo.
Suk, we'll see you later, babe.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Suki.
guys. See you, Suk.
Bye.
So funny. Oh man, Philly Kid. It's Philly Kid. You blew Obba Babatunde away.
Oh man, I love that guy.
He's so fun.
So full of energy, man. He's done everything and he's still going strong, working like crazy.
Oh, he's doing everything. He's doing everything, man. He is, you know, boy, you talk about, waking up and having a place to go every day. He certainly has a place to go every day.
Yeah. And,
SWAT, Bold and the Beautiful, the Amazon show, Dear White People on Netflix.
I know.
He's got the cowboy stuff going on.
Yes. And you're around him for 2 minutes and you're just like, man, this guy's just a bundle of energy and I'm motivated. I'm inspired.
Yeah. Positivity and energy is Obba. What a great guy.
Yes.
What's going on? So what'd you have? You had some work being done at your house yesterday. You had concrete guys over. You were babysitting.
Yeah. It was my daughter's birthday. So her and her husband, my son-in-law, they went on a 2-day trip. And so we kept the grandkids for a couple of days. And, they're 2 years old and 7 months old. So they're a handful, man. And at the same time, I've got construction guys coming over and pouring cement on my place, and it's just, I hated missing yesterday, but I just had too much going on.
Oh, that's unbelievable. I know I know when you miss a show, things are pop. Meanwhile, my daughter, she just got her first vaccine shot right there. Look at that. Just got her first vaccine shot today. My wife just sent me a little text. Yeah, because she's she's 11 and they just cleared it here in the New York area a couple weeks ago where under 12 you can get the shot. So she just went and got a little vaccine action. So she's all taken care of.
Vaccinated. Nice.
She's all vaccinated. She's immunized and vaccinated. And you want to do a little singing, my man?
Yeah. Since I missed yesterday, I had some singers' birthdays, but so I missed that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some singers from who have birthdays in November.
Nice.
And I'm gonna sing a few lines. Well, actually, I'll sing the song, and then I'll give you a chance to name those singers.
All right, go ahead.
And this one is the first one. This person's birthday is on November 17th, and it goes a little something like this.
A little something like this.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitche Gumee. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Name that singer, Scotty.
Philly Kid. I told you that's the first song I learned on my electric guitar when I was 13. That's Gordon Lightfoot.
I didn't think you'd have any trouble.
Was that Gordon Lightfoot?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, I used to have that song down pat on the guitar.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Oh wait, Phil. You know what? While you're here, I don't know if you saw us talking about this Barstool list. This is Barstool's top 10 female singers of all time, Phil. And we were a little perturbed and confused about number 3, number 7, and number 10. Now, granted, all the other names on that list can be switched around. I mean, Whitney could be one, Aretha could be one, but JoJo, Ashley Simpson, and Addison Rae, you're telling me they're on the top 10 list over Barbara Streisand, Carole King, Diana Ross, Donna Summer, any of those people. Madonna, Christina Aguilera, Barbara Streisand. I don't know if I said her. I mean, come on. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of crazy. I don't know who came up with that list, but
the people at Barstool. They're taking a lot of heat for it. Believe me, they're taking a lot of heat.
Well, the people at Barstool need to do more sitting on the bar stools and not drinking so much while they're making their lists. I think.
I mean, listen, Celine Dion's not on there, and again, you could have a top 10 list and really just shuffle any of them around. But I mean, you got to have Diana Ross, you take out those 3 that don't belong, and if you threw in Streisand, Donna Summer, Cher, whatever, Celine Dion, you can make an argument for any of them to be number 1, but at least they belong in that top 10 list.
Yeah, and I didn't see any country artists on there either. I mean, you have Reba McEntire or Shania Twain or Dolly Parton,
right?
Who've been many years, and it's come on, they need to try again with that list.
Hey, Barstool, you're all fired.
You take your whiskey and get out.
Yeah, get out of here. All right, what else we doing?
Oh, how about okay, so this singer is part of a duo, and his birthday's on November 5th, and they had a lot of good songs, but you may recognize this one. And I will tell you this, it's not Paul Simon.
Okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seats while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sounds of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never shared, and no one dared disturb the sound of silence.
And
Name
then
that
the people bowed and prayed. Art Garfunkel, you are me. Oh man, I got that sun again. Is killing me. Hold on.
What do you have?
I have a window. There's a window right here, and I've tried blocking it, but if it's sunny out, I get that little flare up on the screen. So it's Art Garfunkel's birthday was this month?
Yeah, November 5th.
Man, I remember they had that concert way back when in the 90s in Central Park. Simon and Garfunkel. There were like 1 million people there. It was wild.
Yeah, legend.
So it was so good. Philly, when are you coming to New York?
I need to come visit.
By the way,
okay. So you are in you're in New York City or just outside of New York City?
I'm outside of New York City. I'm actually in New Jersey. Outside of New York City. I'm literally 20 minutes from the George Washington Bridge, which goes into New York City. So I'm considered the suburbs of New York.
You know, when I was in the military, I would hear people say I'm from Jersey. Are they talking about New Jersey?
Yes, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm from Jersey.
New Jersey is a very long state. It's long. So it goes from New York all the way down to, like, Pennsylvania. It's it's a long state. If you look at it on the map, it's not square. It's lengthy.
Isn't there a Jersey City?
There's a Jersey City, which is also right outside of New York City, right outside the Holland Tunnel. It's correct. Have you been to New York or no?
Only stopping at the airport, JFK for a few hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, listen, it's very intimidating if you've never been here, just because of just the sheer madness of the buildings in New York City.
Right.
But I've been here my whole life, so to me, everything's very small. And when you're in New York City, it's pretty much the streets and avenues it's just a grid. You know what I mean? The avenues go north to south, and the streets go east to west. So you give me whatever, you give you a street, 23rd and Lexington or whatever, boom, 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 you know exactly where to go. But when oh my God, look at that sun. If you're, because I've flown into pretty much almost every city in America for WWE, and all this, except for really Los Angeles, which is similar to New York, but all the skylines everywhere else kind of looks similar. Whether it's Denver, Detroit, they all have a couple of tall buildings and then the office buildings, right? And you fly in, you see the city in every state. But when you're flying into New York, because, Long Island is connected to New York, Long Island can basically be its own state.
Right.
I mean, there's millions of people that live out on Long Island, which is still New York State. But Long Island is connected to New York City, which consists of Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, Staten Island, and there's 8 million people in that little on the island alone.
Yeah, see that gives me, just listening to you describe that, and things that I've seen on TV, it just gives me anxiety. And I submit for acting jobs in New York City all the time, but I get nervous because I think, okay, if I get this job, I'm going to have to tell them, somebody's going to have to come pick me up.
Somebody grab my hand and take me around. But it's like I said, once you're here, everything gets very small, like anything else. Once you know where everything is, it's very small.
Yeah. My oldest boy, Joey, who was on the show, he went to NYU, and he says the same thing. He says, once you're there and you learn it for a few weeks, it's nothing. Yep. You can get around very easily.
Yeah. No, it's nothing. It's real easy. But you'll come in one time. We'll sing. We'll dance. We'll see a show.
Yeah, man.
We'll have some pizza.
Yeah, I want to.
We'll hang on the street corner and what do they call it? Busking. We'll sit out there and sing for with a hat on the ground. See if anybody throws anything.
Yeah, or during the wintertime we can find us a barrel and start a fire in it. And warm our hands and sing.
Yeah. Do, take it back.
Do.
Hey, we need to do that Charlie Rich song. Did you happen to see the most beautiful girl? You know that tune?
Heck yeah, man.
That walk down. We should do that as a duet. There was that one, and I sent you one other one, which I thought would be good. Let me see. It was Top of the World. I'm on the top of the world, looking down on creation. I think that would be good. 2 good duets for us coming up this week, I think.
Yep, we'll do it. I've got everything's kind of settled down around here, so I can actually get back out here to my man cave and make it happen.
Beautiful. All right, let's light it up, baby. Light it up.
So this singer, he's a country singer, and he was born on November 19th, and this was one of his biggest songs. You may or may not recognize it. Some of the viewers may, because I did it on my website one time. So anyway, it goes kind of like this. A woman is a mystery a man just can't understand. Sometimes all it takes to please her is the touch of your hand. And other times you gotta take it slow and hold her all night long. Heaven knows there's so many ways a man can go wrong. Must be doing something right. I just heard you sigh. You leaned into my kiss and closed those deep blue need you eyes. Don't know what I did to earn a love like this, but baby, I must be doing something right.
Well, now I phoned two friends on this one, Philly Kid.
Okay.
Lee Burke and our girlfriend Jordan Gray. Jordan says Billy Currington. Lee says Travis Tritt. Are one of those correct?
One is correct.
One of those is correct. I'm going to go with Billy Currington on this one. Is that correct?
Nice. Way to utilize your resources.
Yes. Cherry also said Billy Currington. So my phone of friends were correct on this one. Good thing I didn't go with Lee Burke. Lee giving me false information. Travis Tritt.
But Travis Tritt may have done a version. I don't know, but not that I know of.
Did we ever do Jesse's Girl?
Yes.
On our duets, we did Jesse's Girl.
I'm pretty sure we did. I
feel like
Girl.
I don't know if we ever did Jesse's Girl.
I'll check.
Jesse is a friend. Yeah, and I don't know that we ever did that one on duets. Maybe our audience would know, but we've done so many, and I don't know that I know like we play around with it once in a while. Rick Springfield sang it for us right here on this very show. But I don't know if we did Jesse's Girl, because I think that would also be a good one. Little upbeat, good tune, get everybody pumped up for the weekend.
Yep.
I love it.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
Philly Kid. Oh, Jordan Gray says we have done Jesse's Girl.
Oh, okay. Well,
I gotta find that, because I don't think we. All right, here's what we're gonna do, Philly Kid. You sing a tune. I'm gonna go fishing for to end the show with one of our with Jesse's Girl. Let me see. You go.
Okay. Did I lose you? Are you still there?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yes. Full screen. Well, I can see her lying back on her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better and I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better and I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. Well, I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, oh, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better, when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you been creeping round my back stairs. Did you find
All
one?
right. I think I did. Hold on. Nobody moves. Nobody moves. I couldn't get. Jesse's girl must be down there because I couldn't find it.
Jesse's
as
girl.
I scroll through. So I'm just uploading what I did find, Philly Kid, that we will end today's show with. But if you want to do another one, you want to do your finale? Who does the one you just sometimes? I think it's who sings it? I can't think of it.
That's also Gordon Lightfoot.
That's Gordon Lightfoot. Yeah. I found this one. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, little Night Chicago died. Kick us off, Philly Kid. You start it, I'll join in.
Daddy was a cop on the east side of Chicago, back in the USA, back in the bad old days. In the heat of a summer night, in the land of the dollar bill, when the town of Chicago died, and they talk about it still, when a man named Al Capone tried to make that town his own, and he called his gang to war, and the forces of the law. I heard my mama cry, I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night it really was. Brother, what a fight it really was. Glory be. I heard my mama cry, I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw. Brother, what a fight the people saw. Yes, indeed. And the sound of the battle rang through the streets of the old east side, till the last of the hoodlum gang had surrendered up or died. There was shouting in the streets and the sound of running feet. But I asked someone who said about 100 cops are dead. I heard my mama cry, I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night it really was. Brother, what a fight it really was. Glory be. I heard my mama cry, I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw. Brother, what a fight the people saw. Yes, indeed. Then there was no sound at all but the clock upon the wall.
Then the door burst open
Then the
wide.
door burst open wide.
And my daddy stepped
And my daddy stepped inside. And he kissed my mama's face. And he brushed her tears away. The night Chicago died. The night Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw. Brother, what a fight the people saw. Yes, indeed. The night Chicago died.
I heard a pray tonight Chicago died.
The night Chicago died.
Brother, what a night it really was.
Brother, what a fight it really was. Glory be. The night Chicago died.
The night
Chicago died.
Da, 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 da. Nice song. Nice song.
All right, so listen, we have two we need to get done. We need to get done Most Beautiful Girl in the World.
Okay.
Hey, did you happen to see? Oh, you know what else would be a good one? What's his name? There's a stranger in my house. Oh, no, you know what? Not that one, Philly Kid. I'm thinking of I wouldn't have missed it for. Did we do that one?
No.
Wouldn't have missed loving you, girl. Who's that? What's his name? The blind guy.
Ronnie Millsap.
Ronnie Millsap.
Hey, isn't that blind guy?
The blind guy, Ronnie Millsap.
Yeah, one of my favorite singers of all time.
Let's do that one. I wouldn't have missed it for the world. That'll work well. And then so we need Charlie Rich, Ronnie Millsap, and I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation. All right.
Yeah, we got some good ones.
We got some work to do. We got some work to do. All right, everybody. Listen, we're going to make like sheep and get the flock out of here, and we'll get working. Who's a Tatiana? This is a new name, Tatiana.
Tatiana
Kimpanu.
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 I don't know.
This looks like not a new viewer, just a new commenter. Anyway, listen, we love you guys. We'll put together a couple of duets. This show will re-air tonight at 7:30. We'll do it all over again. Philly's Kid. I'm going to clip Philly's tribute with Obba. We'll put that one out, and it's going to be great. So we love you guys. We'll see you next week. Right now, we're just scheduled to be on Wednesday because it's Thanksgiving week. Anything can change based on people's availabilities. But we'll stay in touch. We love you guys. Share the show with your friends. Hit the share button. Just hit it. Just hit that share button. Put it on your page. Share. The singer, Cher. She should have been on that list. Anyway, Philly Kid, it's closing time. So why don't you take us home, baby?
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good